towards this team?
My leadership, just, my biggest thing is to influence everybody, and, leadership really isn't anything unless people are following you. So the biggest thing for me to do is just keep leading, keep getting these guys focused for what's coming up ahead.
Stephen, there's a lot of optimism about this team. People have obviously seen you guys have made strides, not only on offense, but defense as well. Just talk about kind of the positive vibes coming into this camp.
I think, there's a lot of momentum going towards this camp, but, our biggest focus right now is let's get better at every little thing we do, offensively, defensively, and especially on special teams. So the biggest thing for me is just keep pushing everybody. You're going to hear me say that a lot, so that's just my main focus right now.
What's the biggest factor that you've seen over the offseason that shows you that this team has improved since last year?
Just the willingness to work. And, everybody's out here on certain hours throughout the day, on the weekend, on Sundays, and every day. Just having those guys come back and working hard and working the way they did really says a lot about what they're doing on their weekends and giving up their free time to be great. So, I appreciate that for the guys that's coming out there and working, and we're moving forward.
What kind of advice do you give the younger guys on the team?
What
kind of advice have you given some of the younger guys on the team, especially some of the ones that come in their first camp?
Just follow the old guys. We had a meeting yesterday. My biggest focus for those guys was just don't worry about it. Just, you're going to get in the rhythm of things, and the biggest thing for you to do right now is just follow the guys in front of you. Not necessarily just me, but guys in your position group. So if linebackers are fresh, follow guys like Jimmy Gaines, follow guys like TC, and Kirby, guys who've been around here a while, guys who understand what to do.
Can you feel that optimism, whether in class or out in town when people talk to you? Because a lot of people are pretty excited about this season.
Yeah, people always going to talk, but the biggest thing for me is to not really listen to that and just understand what I need to focus on. And what I need to focus on is just getting better in my decision making, third down, continue to improve on my footwork, and we'll just move from there.
What would be a successful camp for you when this is all done for you guys?
A successful camp, I think, would just be a camp. Everyone comes out healthy. I really want to protect everybody. I want to make sure that guys understand the playbook. I want us to play fast and physical. Successful for us on offense is let's just dominate every period. Let's do everything we have to do right, and little things will show.
What would you tell the fans about how excited you are and everybody else on offense about this offense and the strides that you made?
I'm excited about the offense, but our biggest thing is we didn't score enough points, and we had left too many opportunities on the field last season. So our biggest focus is let's get better on third down. Let me get my percentage of completion up, and let's do all the little things right to stay on the field. And then the fan and the hype we build and all that good stuff. I let that be for the media, but inside that locker room, I know what we got to do.
You had a great showing at the Manning camp. You won the skills competition. Top 30 quarterbacks were there. What does that do for your confidence? Does it make you feel better going into this year?
Not so much. My biggest thing was, I wanted to go out there and have a good time at the Manning camp and show what I could do, but I know where my heart was, and my heart's down here, so I got to make sure that this team and myself is ready for the season, opening up at FAU. So our biggest concern right now is, off season was great. Now let's move it on to camp. Let's have a great camp. Let's stay healthy. Let's do all the little things.
30 pounds bigger. Does it feel like this defense is sort of grown up going into this year?
Yeah, I feel like everybody has grown. Not just from weight-wise, but mentally, physically. I feel like everybody's grown. Just like the whole defense period.
Attitude different at all going into this year because of that?
The attitude is just great. Like the energy you have in the locker room, in the weight room, in the meeting room. Everybody's talking. Everybody's being vocal. Like guys know what's going on. So yeah.
X's and O's wise, has Coach Denoff changed the scheme at all in any way where maybe we'll see you guys doing some different things this year?
Nah, we're doing the same thing.
Everybody's pretty much the same.
Yeah, just as play as one.
Finish the sentence for me. Why is Alex Figueroa not your typical freshman?
Oh, he's not a typical freshman to me because, like I was explaining earlier, for him, to miss like his last year in high school and then come right into a college program, pick up the playbook, be able to get in the starting rotation, just go 100 miles per hour. That's just great.
This defense, people look at the numbers, the stats that have been put up against you guys the last couple of years. Do you guys take it personally at all when people say, man, that defense needs to get a lot better? Is that something going into this year that's an extra motivating factor for you guys?
Yeah, we just take it.
I got it done 2 weeks ago. I just felt like it was time for a change.
Yeah? And what'd you feel like afterwards?
I feel good. I feel a lot less lighter. And as far as putting the helmet on, I just feel comfortable.
Yeah? How long have you had the dreads? What I say?
Since 6th grade.
Since 6th grade?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it symbolic of anything?
Nah.
Cutting that hair?
Nah, not really.
No?
They woke up one day and said, let's do it.
Alan, how have you grown through your struggles, your challenges? You've had some, at least physically, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a lot of adversity, battling some injuries, but that always humble and motivate you going on. So always just know like to keep motivation and keep pushing because you know what you've been through.
Okay. How I hate asking you this. How is all your stuff? How's your hand? You know I know you broke your thumb. How is that? I see.
I gotta take it up, but right now I'm feeling better than ever. This is the best I ever felt in a long time. So I'm excited to get out here and compete.
How about everything else? Shoulder?
Oh, it's great.
I feel like I want to go through every body part. How about your head?
Oh, everything's great. I'm feeling totally good.
Last season, you know, what was that like? Because you were a veteran already last season. You start out with a great game, and then you had all these concussion problems and stuff. How'd you get through that mentally?
You know, I just prayed and left it to God. You know, I went through some things, but at the end of the day, I finished the season. You know, I still was there with my teammates. I didn't give up on it. I just kept motivation and kept going.
Is it a different perspective for you being a senior now?
Yeah, you know, things it's like much more serious right now because you know it's your last go around, so you're just in tune with everything.
Hey, Alan, these young guys, you've seen them in 7-on-7. Who are some of the incoming freshmen that have really impressed you that maybe can help out right away?
We got a lot of guys doing a lot of good things. You know, Stacey Cooley, he came out here doing a lot of good things. Artie Burns, Daquan Elder. There's a lot of people doing a lot of good things.
I'll talk about Stacey since he's a receiver also. You know, what have you seen from him?
He got a lot of speed and he's very mature in his route running. So I'm very excited to see what he's going to do today.
Alan, what's it been like for you to have to fight through all the things you've had to fight through in your time here? You know, all the different injuries and setbacks?
It's been tough, but at the end of the day, you just got to get up and do it, leave it in God's hands, come out here and pray before you come out here and play. And when you get on the field, and once you're around your teammates, they always give a positive attitude, so it's fun. It's all good.
Now that you're older,
does that affect getting into the QB at all? I mean, do you have the same speed, explosion, all that?
No, my speed. I've actually gotten faster with my weight. I'd say I'm more explosive. I feel good.
Yeah, 225 fast. I know you guys do that every year. How much did you improve that?
29.
29 last year. How much was it?
27.
We got Perryman over here. Just when you look at yourself from when you first got here, that first game where you got thrown into the fire at Maryland, just how much have you feel like you've changed that thing? If you could put it in the words.
Yeah, I got thrown into the fire like you said. I was ready to play, mentally, from a physical standpoint, my body wasn't at where it needed to be, and that's what we've been working on here for the past couple of years.
Do you feel like you're finally there where you want to be?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel strong, feel fast.
What does Stephen Morris's leadership mean towards your team, and how does he help out some of the younger guys?
Stephen, he's awesome. He's our main team leader. That's how everyone looks to him up as. Stephen does his job every day, and brings people along with him.
How is he like in the locker room and in the huddle and stuff like that?
Oh, he's awesome, man. When he's around us, he's just one of the guys, and he's a great guy, great team leader.
Anthony, when you look at last season for you personally, just how did you say it went, and then looking forward to this year, some of the goals you have for yourself?
Yeah, last season, we played a lot of young guys. We lost some of our key players on the inside. We played with some young guys inside, and we had a lot of guys making meetings. We're excited for this year, and we're ready to go.
Coach is saying everybody's like 25, 30 pounds bigger. Does it finally feel like maybe this defense has grown up?
Yeah, I mean, we feel like as a defense we got big this offseason, and we're proud of that, and we're ready to go.
About rushing the passer, where I came from, and where I'm at right now. So go back and see what I can do right now.
Give us an idea just sort of where you are physically and mentally right now.
I'm ready to play. I'm ready to get back playing on the field again.
How much do you think about that, Dad?
I pretty much don't think about it no more. I just think about how to get better myself and keep on going, strive, do great.
How much do you think about the 75-yard touchdown in the spring game?
I think about it a lot to show how much they appreciate me and show respect for each and every player out here and show everyone love.
Do you ever think about that in your mind, replay it for fun?
Not really. I just keep going forward and forward.
Yeah? You feel good
yes,
physically?
I feel good, yeah. Very good.
How is this year, starting different from last year in your mind, mentally?
Mentally, I know what to expect now, so it's pretty much like another regular practice now, so it's pretty much the same.
And how special is the receiving corps? You have some great receivers coming back, but there have been some obstacles last year, physical.
Yeah, we have A bunch of great guys, you know, everyone coming out ready to play. Attitude is different. Everybody's just ready to play.
Who
I
was
know,
helped? Go ahead.
I know you guys don't buy into what people are saying on the outside as far as expectations and all that, but what's the internal expectation for this offense when you know that scored a lot of points last year, and on paper anyway, you guys look even better this time around?
Pretty much we have goals to meet, and we just want to meet them. They're set high, so we want to meet our goals.
Are they set higher than last year?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, what did you learn from your obstacle last year, from getting hurt? What did you take from that? Any strength?
Play every down like it's your last. You never know when it can be taken away from.
Okay.
What do you remember about the play? I mean, you were making it was a great play, right?
Yeah. Pretty much I was going about to catch, and the touchdown was right there, and I tried to reach for it, and it all went wrong from there.
How about Al Golden's running over to you and reassuring you? What was that like?
It shows how much you care for us again, how much you respect all of us as a person. You know, like take us all in as his own child. So it shows how much he cares about the team.
I bet your parents liked that, didn't they?
Yeah, they will. They talk about it a lot.
It meant a lot.
Yeah, I guess it did.
What did your mom say about it?
It was just like it was touching her, like first see me on the ground like that, but then to see your coach come over there that quick before the training team.
And you feel 100% now, or are you still rehabbing?
I'm just ready to go.
Yeah.
Are have you been cleared? I should ask you. 100% cleared. Okay.
Full go. Full pads day one.
How you've been through a lot of first practices in your life, but how different does today seem?
Just trying to get back to where I was, do better than I was before.
How's your speed? Is your speed held up?
It's everything good.
The same as it was before the injury?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.